you're only making a basic salary, right? What are you planning to do in the future? I bet you want to be a stay-at-home mom once you have kids. That's why you started bringing up wanting children.
Huh? What's with this all of a sudden? Aren't you at a work party right now? Did something like that come up in conversation?
What does it matter? I can talk about whatever I want. Stop trying to change the subject.
Look, wanting children is something I've been saying all along. I'm already 30 and all our friends have kids. Tyler, you said you wanted children too, didn't you?
Are you seriously bringing this up again? You won't stop talking about kids lately. It's becoming annoying.
Because this is important to me. We've been married for 5 years now. I thought we were on the same page about starting a family.
Sure, I want kids someday, but I'm a guy and I'm not ready to be a father yet. Besides, you've lost your appeal since turning 30. I just don't feel like sleeping with you anymore.
I don't know what to say to that. I've been busy with work lately too. You're also coming home late from work all the time. I haven't really been focusing on being sexy, but...
Excuses, excuses. That's all I ever hear from you. What happened to the woman I married? You used to make an effort.
I'm still the same person. We're just both busier now with our careers. I thought that's what we both wanted.
That's not my problem. I want to sleep with an attractive woman if I'm gonna think about having kids. Can't you accept that you're old news? I can sense that you think I'll love you no matter what, even if you don't try. And that's what bothers me.
What am I supposed to do then?
Do I have to spell everything out for you? Get in shape, dress nicer, make yourself desirable again. Actually make an effort to be a real woman.
I didn't realize you were so unhappy with how I look. You never said anything before.
Because I was trying to be nice, but it's getting to the point where I can't stand it anymore.
So what do you want me to fix first?
Figure it out yourself. You're the one who wants kids, so try to get me in the mood. By the way, I'm pretty much done with you. I'd be fine divorcing right now, just so you know.
Why are you saying such things? Sure, we haven't seen each other much lately, but do you need to be so cruel? We're both busy, and you've barely been coming home either. What am I supposed to do? The other day, I stayed up waiting for you, but you said that it was annoying and went straight to bed. At least give me a chance to communicate with you.
I'm busy too. I don't have time to worry about you. I'm just giving you a warning, that's all.
A warning? That's what you call threatening divorce? After 5 years of marriage?
Don't be so dramatic. I'm just being honest with you. If you can't handle the truth, that's your problem.
I see. So if I can't somehow win back your feelings, it's all my fault, right?
Exactly. Pretending to be busy with your low-paying job is seriously pathetic. You should stop. It's embarrassing.
You don't have to be so harsh. I'm doing work I enjoy for myself. I don't deserve to be talked to like that.
Your job isn't going anywhere. At least if you were making good money, I could understand, but you're killing yourself for pennies.
My job means something to me. It's not just about the money.
Well, think whatever you want. I've said my piece. It's your fault.
Why are you talking like this? This is an issue for both of us. Let's think about what we should do moving forward together. We're husband and wife, after all.
Oh, please spare me. That's disgusting. This is exactly why I don't want to come home. Seriously, give me a break. Whatever. I'm not coming home tonight. Deal with it.
What? Again? You've been staying out too much lately.
That's not my problem. I have my own circumstances. I'm going to enjoy my time, so don't contact me. Tomorrow's my day off. I'll just wander around and come back whenever.
Wait a minute. Tomorrow is one of the rare days when we're both off work together. We were going to have dinner together. You said you were tired of eating out all the time, and I was going to cook. You even said you were looking forward to my cooking.
Oh, was that the plan? I forgot because I've been so busy with work. Well, since you made me lose my temper, I'm not coming home. See ya!
That's so unfair.
Life's unfair. Get used to it.
Can we at least talk about this when you're not at a work party? Maybe when you're more calm?
What's there to talk about? I've made myself clear.
Tyler, please, this isn't like you. We used to be able to talk things through.
Maybe I've just finally opened my eyes to what I really want, and it's not this.
Can you at least tell me when you'll be home tomorrow, so I know whether to wait for you or not?
Don't wait up. I'll come back when I feel like it. Wow, never thought I'd run into you again. Looking at your face now, you really are old. The difference between you and my beautiful wife next to me is night and day. I definitely made the right choice leaving a poor woman like you and marrying a girl that comes from a family with land to farm on.
Oh, so that woman next to you was your new wife. You always did like that type. So she's from a farming family.
Yeah, her family farms on all that land in that area. You know what that means? All that vast property is mine now. My future is set and I couldn't be happier.
Oh, I see. That land.
Why so quiet? Jealous? You should be. While you're still slaving away at that dead-end job, I'm becoming part of a major landowning family.
I'm just surprised at how quickly you remarried. It's only been a few months.
When you know, you know. Mina here is everything you weren't. Young, beautiful, and from a good family.
I'm happy for you, really.
What? Something you want to say? Sour grapes? Maybe you're thinking it's just a farm? Don't worry, you're the loser here.
No, that's fine. Whatever. Do what you want. It doesn't concern me anymore.
Well, you seem to get it. I was just worrying with my wife about you making a scene. But that's right, there's a huge difference between you and my current wife. She's not old like you, so she's not pressuring me about having kids or making things difficult for me. It's a relief.
I'm getting heartburn from all this bragging I didn't ask for. I really don't care. You should save this for your drinking buddies. But I guess it's more entertaining for me if you keep talking like this.
What's wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? Did the shock of losing me mess up your brain or something? You're not making any sense. Are you all right?
I'm perfectly fine. I've been living my life normally since we split up. Well, enjoy your happy life while you can.
What? We're gonna have a happy life forever.
Yes, I hope that works out for you.
You're acting strange. I expected you to beg me to come back or at least show some jealousy.
Why would I do that? Our marriage is over. You made that very clear.
Still, most women would be devastated. You seem almost happy?
Let's just say I've come to terms with things.
Whatever. No point talking to you anymore. I'm heading out with my wife.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm Tyler's current wife. We just bumped into each other a few minutes ago. I've heard you were older, but you're even older than I expected, which is reassuring. Thank you for that. How did you get my contact information? I got it from Tyler, obviously. Well, I secretly took it from his phone. So what are you doing hanging around here? Are you stalking Tyler or something? No, nothing like that. Running into you was just a coincidence. I never expected to see you here. Yeah, right. I bet you're still hung up on him. I mean, having your husband stolen by a young, cute girl like me must be unbearable for an older woman like you. Well, that just shows what kind of man he is. I have no lingering feelings about that. If that's how it is, then fine. Wow, acting tough. You were talking about wanting children and everything, so there's no way you don't have regrets. I'm still young, so I'm not really thinking about kids yet. Yes, that's right. I thought the same when I first got married. Tyler said he wanted children eventually too, but as time passed, we grew apart. Tyler seemed to believe that he was still young, even though he always insulted me for getting old, so he was always chasing after women. That was your fault. If you're going to blame anyone, blame yourself for not being attractive enough, except that you lost as a woman. I suppose so. All I wanted was to build a happy family. After my father passed away, leaving my mother and me behind, my mother always struggled. She would remember him and look sad, so I wanted to show her her grandchild's face to give her something to live for. It was my way of thanking my mother who raised me alone, but I guess that thinking was naive. What's with the sudden sob story? I'm not interested in this depressing stuff. What, did you think I'd feel sorry for you and give your husband back? No, that's not it. Tyler knew this story. He sympathized and said he wanted to build that family with me. But in the end, by doing everything for him, by doing the cooking, the cleaning, and by bringing in the money, I made his life too easy, which pushed him toward partying. What I did out of good intentions backfired, but that's his true nature. He doesn't care about others' feelings at all. Huh? So? What good does telling me this do? I already told you I don't feel sorry for you. Why do you keep going on about this? Well, since we've come this far, I might as well reveal everything. What? You haven't been making any sense this whole time. This will make things clear. You're creeping me out. What are you talking about? Did Tyler ever mention what my family does, or who my mother is? No, why would he? He said you're just some office worker with a basic salary. That's true, but that's not the whole story. What are you getting at? Just spit it out.
Hey, what the hell is going on? What have you done? I can't believe Mina's family's land actually belonged to your mother!
Yeah, that's right. Surprised? We've been letting them use it all this time, but that's over now. My mother is furious, so we're taking it back.
Wait! This has nothing to do with Mina's family! This is too much!
Compared to what you did, this is nothing. What were you saying yesterday? All this vast property is mine, my future is set, and I couldn't be happier. Well, surprise! It's not all her family's property. How does that feel?
You can't do this! That family has been farming that land for generations!
Yes, as tenants, with my mother's permission, which has now been revoked because of you.
This is insane! You're punishing innocent people because of me?
No, I'm punishing you. They're just collateral damage. Besides, they should have done better research before welcoming you into their family.
Stop messing around! What are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? I'm trying to destroy you, of course. A man who could casually destroy my future by using me and throwing me away has no value to me whatsoever.
Stop this, Hannah!
Now your wife's family can't continue farming, and you've taken a huge loss. Imagine their shock, trouble caused because their daughter married you. Your in-laws must be devastated, but there's nothing to be done. They have to take responsibility for their daughter's wrongdoings.
What are you talking about? I just remarried, that's all!
How long are you going to keep pretending? You were involved with that woman while we were still married.
What? How do you know that?
I hired a private investigator. All the evidence is collected, so there's no escape. You were constantly lying about work parties while staying overnight at her place, getting cozy. I bet she was telling you to send me nasty messages every time. Was that some kind of proof of your unfaithful love? How pathetic.
You knew all along? Since when?
When did I figure it out? Probably around the time you lost interest in being intimate with me. Your work parties increased. You stayed out more often. I had my suspicions, and sure enough, I was right.
It wasn't what you think. I was confused about our relationship, that's all.
Confused enough to sleep with another woman while still married to me? That kind of confusion has consequences.
But that's... Look, it can't be helped. I told you, didn't I? I lost interest in you because you lost your appeal. I couldn't be intimate with you anymore, so it's partly your fault, too.
That kind of excuse doesn't fly in the real world. You can make all the excuses you want, but it doesn't matter to me. I couldn't care less.
Why are you saying this? You share some responsibility, too! If you had just been more attractive!
You were the one who did wrong during our marriage. And by the way, your current wife wasn't the only one, was she? There were others, too.
What?
Yeah, it was quite the shocker. When I hired the investigator, I found out you were involved with multiple women. The other one seemed like a sugar baby type, and maybe you weren't serious about her. But I still have the right to claim compensation, and I'm going to take everything I can get.
That's ridiculous! You're making things up!
Am I? Should I send you the photos, the hotel receipts, the text messages? It's all documented.
You had no right to invade my privacy like that!
You had no right to cheat on me, but here we are.
Wait, Please, I was wrong. I had no idea you'd investigated so thoroughly. Look, don't talk about compensation. We have history together. Everyone makes mistakes. I won't do it again.
Too late for that, and it's not up to me anymore. My mother is furious that you treated her daughter this way. She's the one pushing for maximum compensation.
Can't you talk to her? Make her see reason?
Why would I do that? You showed me exactly who you are. Why should I protect you now? You don't have any right to complain, because you're the one who made those mistakes. And about those women, you're still meeting them, even now, aren't you?
Ah!
Since we were already investigating, my mom said we should go all the way. So we kept digging, and guess what? Even after remarrying, you're still involved with that sugar baby. When will you ever be satisfied with your behavior?
That's private. It has nothing to do with our divorce.
It has everything to do with who you are as a person, a serial cheater who uses women.
Wait, you haven't told her parents about this, have you?
Of course I have. Yesterday, I personally delivered all of the evidence and documentation to their mailbox. That's when I bumped into you two on my way back. I thought about sending the evidence by mail, but I didn't want to risk a mix-up. Your wife might want to claim compensation. But how they use that information is up to her and her family.
You can't be serious. I've been getting bombarded with calls from my in-laws and wondered what was going on.
Yep, it's the worst case scenario of your nightmares, because you and your wife got married after your affair with her. Her farming family lost their land and suffered huge losses. And because you can't keep it in your pants, your current wife is being betrayed. I bet they never saw this coming. All of this happened because of your reckless behavior. Your in-laws might demand compensation for the damages.
That's a lie! Was all this really necessary?
Yes, it was. You destroyed my future. You told me that you wanted to start a family with me, and then once we got married, then decided you didn't want children after all. You stopped loving me and started drooling over younger women, and this is the result. How does it feel to fall from heaven to hell? You remarried a young, cute wife. Your in-laws were successful farmers. The land would be yours, and on the side, you were flirting with other women.
Please, forgive me. If this continues, I won't be able to live. Losing my wife, my money, being resented by my in-laws. You're going too far.
These are all consequences of your own actions. If you're worried about getting caught, maybe you shouldn't have gone overboard. Don't do things like this in the first place.
Is there anything I can do? Anything at all to make this right?
It's too late for that. The wheels are already in motion.
There must be something. I'll apologize publicly. I'll give you whatever you want.
What I wanted was a husband who respected me and kept his vows. You couldn't provide that.
I get it. I was wrong, so please drop the compensation claim.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I sent documentation to your company, too.
What?
You picked the wrong person to mess with. If you had just stayed faithful to me, the daughter of a major landowner, things would have been different. But you followed your dick and did whatever you wanted. Now you'll lose everything. Your position, your family, and your money. Be prepared.
You can't do this to me! I'll be ruined!
And whose fault is that? You ruined our marriage. You ruined Mina's family's livelihood. Now it's your turn.
This isn't fair! It's vengeance, not justice!
Maybe, but it feels right to me. And after everything you've done, I think I'm entitled to a little satisfaction.
I'll fight this! I'll take you to court!
With what money? Your assets are about to be frozen for the compensation claims. And what lawyer would take your case when there's photographic evidence of your affairs?
Please, Hannah, we were married for 5 years. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It meant everything to me. That's why I'm doing this. Goodbye, Tyler. Afterward, as expected, Mina and her parents were absolutely furious with Tyler, but he couldn't talk back to them at all. Even so, Mina also got in trouble with her parents for getting involved with a married man. and the two of them were cut off from Mina's family. According to my mother, she spoke with Mina's family, and they agreed on her returning just a small portion of the land so that they can continue farming. I claimed compensation from Mina and the other women he was involved with. Tyler was fired from his company for disciplinary reasons and is now in despair. I'm feeling quite refreshed after putting all my effort into sending the man who betrayed me straight to hell.